Hi guys, welcome to our estate sale. We are at the house of Glen Winterscheidt, and he was a designer for GM back in their heyday. And I'm gonna sort of talk to you and read you through a little bit of his biography so you get an idea of what kind of a person he was. So we'll start out here, and the basic idea is that if you see something that you like, just send us a text or send us a message here, and with the number, with what it is, and sold. And the first person who does that gets the item, and then there'll be pickups tomorrow. After this broadcast is over, we will send you an invoice. So we're going to do the household furniture first, and then we're going to do a lot of the art, although there is some interspersed. So if you're here for the aviation art, then you might want to check back in 30 minutes or something so you don't get bored, because we don't want that. So anyway, thank you very much. And so I'm going to turn you around, give you a look at our view, and tell you about Glen Winterscheidt. He joined the Navy in 1948, where he became a PBM pilot, and he served in the Korean War. Following his military service, he attended the Art Center College of Design in LA, which is CalArt. He was hired by General Motors. It was his dream job in 1957, and he considered himself to be unbelievably fortunate to be part of the GM design team. During its heyday, Glen retired as a studio head in 1989. And then he moved to San Diego, and he started working as an amazing aviation artist. He also did watercolors from his rural time, in growing up in Kansas. He had an early fascination with aircraft, and so he became a pilot of the Martin Mariners in the U.S. Navy during the Korean War. And after serving in the Navy, he trained to be an aeronautical engineer, and Winterscheidt considered other career options, but he considered General Motors to be the height of design if you were going to be doing automotive design. So let's just start. We can start, actually, we'll go inside. Actually, no, we can start out here. And there's a lot of items that you see that don't actually have numbers. So if you see them and you want them, just say, oh, Catherine, I want that red high chair, and you can buy it. But we tried to stick the numbers on the more expensive items. So we'll start here with this teak tray. It came from a Russell Forrester house. It's $150. It's a teak slat screen. And then right next to it, we have this very sweet little bird that is sitting on her nest, and we will not talk to her though. So here's some other items. We're just going to go inside the house now. Now this, number 38, is a Danish modern side table. There is a broken leg on it. It can be repaired, but it is $10. That's it, and it has a little bit of water damage. Okay, the next item we're coming to is item number 79, and it's $800. Now they're 4 rosewood Henning Kajernoff's chairs. There's 4 of them for $800 or $200 a piece. I'd like to sell them as a set. The upholstery is relatively clean. There's a little bit of, smutsy stuff, but there's 4 of these chairs. Okay, item number 74. It's a Danish modern small table, and it has the leaves are inside the table. It has a really good finish, a really good color. It was made in the 70s. It's got these kind of more 70s leg than the traditional 1960s Danish modern. And then so you can kind of see what the tabletop looks like. It's in perfect shape. Okay, and then we'll walk around this way. We're going to come back to the art because it's so intensive, and if you don't want the art, then you'll be like, oh my gosh. So number 13 is this needlepoint pillow. It's $20, very boho. This mid-century tapered leg sofa is next. It's number 14. It's $1,200. It's very long. So we've got, it kind of runs, like this. There's 4 small cushions on the seat. And then I'll take that off so you can kind of see. But it was recently reupholstered. It's in a nice neutral leaf pattern with the button back. And the full length of it is 97 inches. So if you were curious about that. So here is number item 39, and it is a white bookshelf. Pretty straightforward business, just like that. And then this number 43 is this Maybeth Deluxe easel, and that is a great big dust bunny there. Sorry about that. And it's very large. It's $100. And then the item next is 42. It's a Danish modern cabinet. It is $500, and it's got, let me go from a distance so you can kind of get the whole picture. You got that. And then it's got these nice handles. Okay. And then we've got this mid-century lamp. It did have a tag. Here we go. It's number 44. And it's a Danish modern standing lamp for $60. Okay. Okay, we're going to come back to the art. Kind of giving you a view here. So then we go over here, and we've got this, number 36, this white shelf. Again, $30. Now, all the books and all the knickknacks and everything are for sale. So if there's something that you like, just text me like, oh, I want that red plate, and I will send you an invoice. Okay, so here is a campaign dresser. It's $500. It actually doesn't have a number, but it has a little bit of rusting on the thing. But it's, it's well made. It's got the dovetailing there. Okay, and then here is item number 33. It's a Victorian mirror. It's $50 standing. And item number 4, it is a broken but very beautiful Art Nouveau mirror. You can see that. It's really gorgeous. And then the mirror part sort of sits like that. But it does need to be fixed. All right, so here is item number 31. It's $50, and it's a Danish modern side table made in the 1980s. We have 2 of these. They're very straightforward. And so number 31, okay. So then number 30 is this. It's a sofa bed, but it's also a very small, very charming love seat. $300. And then we've got item number 37. 2 toy guns, 1 Cadet and 1 Winchester. And they're not real guns, they're play guns, for $40. Okay. Oh, I forgot here. We'll come back over here. So we've got this RCA radio that works. It's number 84 for $55. And it lights up too. And we've got the old repair information so you can see what was done with it. And then this is number 169, and these vases came from Dr. Speece's estate. They're $150 for the pair, and they're from the Victorian era. Okay. And then I'll just do this art just because it's interesting and I'm standing right here. This is 187. It is $500, and it says Reno on it, and Glen signed it. There you go. And then this one is number 198. It's $700, and this is sort of like the evolution of how his art worked. We've got we've got drawings. It's at North Island here in San Diego for all of those Navy folks. We've got original drawings, and then we've got mock-ups, and then we have the finished product. So for $700, you sort of get, and then like even the very, very rough drawings. So which is really great if you are, if you're a Navy person, and if you're local to San Diego, you're probably a Navy person. I think that's a pretty normal thing. If you're not in the Navy, or your spouse isn't in the Navy, or maybe your dad was in the Navy, or your grandmother was in the Navy, somebody was in the Navy if you live here in San Diego. So here is number 223. It's a Frank Wooten poster. And it is from 1984. It's really beautiful. Frank Wooten was a great artist who Mr. Winterscheidt really admired. So here is number 224, And it's a pair of lithographs from the Air Force, Series 40 and Series 38. And inside are photographs of the different planes. Oh, the radio. Sorry, the radio is $155. Patricia, it's $155. So these Air Force prints, so these it's $100. Each one has, I believe, 5 prints in it. Or maybe more, actually. Yes, 7, 8. My goodness, 9, 10. Oh, maybe I underpriced it. That's your benefit. There's 13 in number 40. But we'll come back because I don't want to get distracted by doing the art too early. So over here is item number 11, and it is $140. It's a camelback trunk, leather and wood, and it's from like the 1800s, if I can get it open, which I might not be able to, so maybe we'll try that a little bit later. So then next, we're moving on over here to, this is item number 1, and it's a Peking rug. It was made in the 1920s. It's $1,000. It was made by the company of Fet Lee, and it was I believe an American woman worked together with a Chinese manufacturer. You can see the tag here, sort of to authenticate it. And these are very rare and very beautiful, very, very, very beautiful, very coveted. So $1,000 on that Peking rug. Here we go. So here's the inside of that trunk, which is really great. Thank you for getting that open. Ooh, well, that's a little funky on the inside. So, but there is some pictures of like ladies in there. Oh my goodness. What? And then a secret place to put your letters. So anyway, so if you're looking for a secret place to put your letters, that's a good place. So here is number 46, and it's a Danish modern side table. So basically how the live sale works, somebody just asked me, is if you see something that you like, you just send me the number, send me the price, send me what it is, and I will send you an invoice as soon as we're done with the video. And if there's something that you see that you like that we have not priced or doesn't have a number, then just say, oh, I'm interested in that, house sign that's $10 I saw, or how much is it? And we'll tell you, and after the sale is over, because we can't really, do it while we're doing the sale. So here is number 46, a Danish modern side table from the 60s. It's $100. We actually have 2 of these if you're interested. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, so here is item number 16. It's $200, and it's a silk screen and the original art plates. And it's for this piece of art right here. It's called Racing Planes. And then it's the actual silk screen. It's $200, number 16. So next is this hall bench. It is number 5. It's $120, and it's got all these great hooks to put your hats, your coats, and then in here you can put your sunglasses. It's like a secret little compartment under the chair. So, and then next is item number 7. It's hard to read that, but item number 7, it's a cotton flag. It's American. It's standing, and it is $25. Okay. And then next, we're going to head down the hallway, and we're going to see item number 48. And it's called Wings, and it's $250, and it's an original advertisement for these cigarettes called Wings back in the 50s. And, but it's really fun if you're kind of rebellious like that, promoting cigarette smoking. Here's item number 47, and it's man in overalls. It's $200. Kind of looks like Alex Katz, or combination of American Gothic and Alex Katz. Here's number 57. It's a tree. Glen did it, and it is $200. It's part of his Kansas series. Okay. Here is number 60. It is $300, and we call this one the Pony Express. It's framed. It's a watercolor. Okay, so now we're going to walk into the bedroom. And here is this great Danish modern dresser and mirror. 9 drawers, very long. It's number 55. It's the Danish modern dresser for $500. If you want the mirror, it's number 56. Danish modern, it's $150. There you go. Okay, next is this wonderful Pendleton blanket. It is 71 inches by 76 inches. It is number 50, and it's $200. Maybe, Susan, you can lay it out so we can take a look at that. Because you don't really see these very often, at least I don't in my, you got sort of more of the grays on this side. You know, it's in great shape. It's probably maybe was repaired along the way, because one side has has a little bit of work on it. And here's the red side. Okay. Which is a really great piece for $200. Now we have item number 159. It's $250. It's a quilt. It is the double wedding ring quilt, and it was done in Kansas. Glen's mother was an amazing quilter, and probably where he got a lot of his artistic gifts. But just every bedspread in this house was hand sewn, even though she has 2 sewing machines. But that is. So anyway, so this is, again, item number 159, the double wedding ring quilt, and it's in great shape. Okay, so then we'll go over here to this item number 51. It's the Wyeth sewing machine and stand. And so you get the whole thing for $225, and it's a really beautiful sewing machine. Okay. And then, there's other items that just don't have numbers, but so here is item number 52, and it is a West German wall clock at $75. We actually have 2 of these clocks. Okay, so here is item number 53, and it's a Hans Wegner style chair. This one was probably made in Yugoslavia. There's a couple spots on the bottom roping, I think you can see in that picture, but it's $400. And also, say you love that Hans Wegner chair, and you're like, but I only have $300. Then you can make an offer, and if on Saturday we haven't made that, then I'll call you and sell it to you for less. If that will get you, get you moving on buying stuff. So here is item number 59, and it's a Danish modern pair of nightstands for $400. So the pair are for $400, not $400 each. And they have a really kind of a cool curve there. There's 2 of them, and they're both everything in this house is in really great shape. He kept his house immaculate, truthfully. So then number 54 is this queen headboard. It's a platform bed with the mattress, and there is it's not really a box spring. It's more just like a panel there, so you can kind of see that it's queen size. And then here we go. And so it is number 54. It's a queen bed, and it's $400. Now next is item number 108. It came from the Spies estate. It's abstract expressionist piece by Lily Hill. It's $250, and it's really great. It's really long, very dark, but it's actually called The Cat's Dream. So I don't think its intention was dark unless the cat was having a nightmare, which he could have been. So then we have all these silk scarves and things like that, hats, beautiful beaded purses. Okay, so next are these 2 bookshelves. Now these are thin. We have 10 other bookshelves that are teak, that they are $100 each, but these are each $50 because they're thinner. Number 58, and it is $100 for the pair. And these are about 20 inches wide, if anybody has that. Got some good paint by numbers here. We got to start somewhere, right? And then inside, so we've got a nice turquoise Mexican blanket. And the price on that one is, I haven't priced it yet. So anyway, I will price it if anybody's interested. There it is. And then we've got these great handmade quilts and loads of vintage clothes. But this kind of stuff, a lot of vintage military outfits here. And then a lot of vintage clothes and linens and everything like that. Okay. And then, let's see. I did the clock. I think, I'll just walk you in here because we have a lot of towels. We have some mirrors, but then we have this Jesus that lights up for $25. It doesn't have a number, but still it's pretty great. And then this James Harrell poster. But then we get the great view again. And also, so if anybody's interested in the real estate, you can always call Jeff Rosa. He is the real estate agent. It's ROSA. I don't know what his phone number is off the top of my head, but because it's a great house. It's in original condition. I think they're asking like 9 something for it. And it's a big house. So here is the bathroom stuff, all beautifully laid out. This is a nice piece right there, watercolor by a lady named Barbara Gustafson, I believe. And this, for you boho ladies, for $20, this setup, yes. Those brown bottles. And also, now I don't know if it's just me or maybe I just hit upon something, but all these great, we have 10 of them, maybe, of these hand-woven Afghans. Crocheted Afghans, yeah, and they're so fun. And we're selling them for like $10 each. So you should come if you're interested in that. So now we're in Glen's studio. This is where he did all his work. So I'm just going to kind of start here, I suppose, with the number 66, and it is a teak bookshelf. We have 10 of them, but in here are 3. Here we go. These ones are wider, right? These ones are wider. Yeah, these ones I think are 32 by 6 feet, 32 wide. This is item number 165, and it's a swivel stool. It's really great at a drafting table. This is item number 186. It is, we call it 65 star, and it is $250, that artwork. Okay, and then, and then this is item, sorry, Susan, I'll bring this one down. This is item number 49, and it's sort of a Frank Lloyd Wright style rendering of a suburban house, and it is $200. It's really great. So this is, I don't have a number on this, but this Hummel set for Jesus and Mary and Mary and Joseph is $130, and then the angels, there are 11 of them, angels and Hummel people playing music are 55. So the whole thing together is $185. So here's just some more stuff that we have. Another big bookshelf. A lot of small toys that are individually priced. This, item number 167, is the lot of artist paints. And they're Windsor, a lot of art supplies here. We have this whole set of acrylics. It's for $200. And then we have this whole box filled with more art supplies, because those paints are very expensive. Here is item number 186, and it's a lot of brushes for $30. It's, Winsor Newton, and then there's also all these brushes for $30. So then we have item number 70, and it's this antique propeller for $250. And I'll give you a better look at it, because it's got the red tips from the propeller planes. Okay, so here is item number 166, and it's 63 plastic models for $315, which works out to be, they're all the airplane models. They work out to be about $5 a plane. So, but we'd like to sell it as a lot. Tomorrow, when the sale opens up, we're going to be selling a lot of these items, you know, individually. But really our goal is today is to sell this as a lot so the prices are better. Here is item number 68. It's a Danish modern teak glass display cabinet for $500. So if you're a collector or a Danish modern lover and want to put your weed pot in there, it's perfect. Okay, and then up here is item number 72, and it's Joe Millich, and these are $145 each, and there are 4 of them available. They're all signed and numbered. So if there's one of these you want, just, you know, give a description so we can get it accurate. Because it can be kind of difficult to figure it out. Okay, so now this is a really special thing. This is item number 141, and it's the American Airlines 707, and it's $500 for the made model, which seems like a lot, but it's honestly, it's what they sell for, and it's a very special thing for those of you, you know, American Airlines collectors. So item number 71, a magnifying glass for $50. It's brass. And it looks very great. So we've got item number 73, and it's this drafting table that Glen used. Here you go. You've got like your side rack for putting your supplies in and your tools. Okay. Great. And then this is just a lot of stuff. We have a lot of antique car magazines, a lot of drawing kits, you know, a tremendous amount of books. Okay. So one thing I forgot was number 62, and it's a Mac OS X 2009. It's 27 inch and it's $500. And it still works. We have the passcode and everything. I was on it the other day. Got a lot of ephemera, a lot. Okay, so now we have a tremendous amount of magazines, and any magazine that was made after 1970, we're selling in bulk in each of these file cabinets for $20 each. So if there's anything that you collect, like old aviation magazines, sport aviation, I mean, we have tons, warbirds, vintage airplane, aviation miscellaneous, code 1, aviation history, any box is $20. And that contains about 20 magazines. It sort of depends on how thick they are. Okay, so now we will head into one of the bedrooms. And I'm going to start with this lot, number 145, and it's a lot of all the jewelry. And yes, the desk still is available. If you're asking about the drafting table, or if you're asking about the $250 teak desk, yes, they're both available, but the Hugh Acton desk is sold. That sold last week. Okay, so now this is $600 for this entire collection of old glasses, all the jewelry, anything that's jewelry is all in this, and it's all for $600, which is a really great price, especially if you're a reseller. There's that, and then there's turquoise, there's a stopwatch, there's all these different earrings. A lot of it's already priced. I think it probably works out to be about $1,000 worth of sold jewelry, but there's a lot of good stuff there. And then we've got these 2 lamps. Here's the lamp base right here. It's number 147. It's a Beckwith lamp, and it's $50 for the pair, so $25 each, but I'd really like to sell them as a pair. They're very charming. They have like the little swans. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, so we've got a Singer. The Singer is number 157, $225. That's its number, ALO884752. So the books, Cindy, they range from $20, and then there's like maybe about 100 books that are $20, and then the rest are $10 tomorrow. And then as the sale goes on, we are lowering the prices of the books. But anyway, that's where they're starting out at. So this again is the Singer sewing machine for $225. Now here's our second German wall clock. It's $162. It's $75. Right there. Okay, so here is item number 144 for $25. And it's a Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey poster. Hard to see. We have a ton of like paper art. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if this fun Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey poster. It was made in the 70s, but still, it's really fun. And then we have this whole collection, number 143, of 5 vintage aviation posters, but these were made also probably in the 70s. These were reprints, but they're like War Aces and this crazy guy, Fighting Aces of War Skies, and then Daredevil Aces, and then War Aces. I like that. I like that one. Death's Lament. And then Fighting Aces of War Skies. We Die in Glory. Okay, so then here is item number 161, and it's 4 bedspreads, and they were all hand sewn. I mean, seriously, like hand sewn. Like, that's wild and amazing, you know, and they're in perfect shape. So it's like $50 each, or you can get them the bunch of 4 for $200. Now here is number 151, and it's a Stiffle lamp, and this is solid bronze, and these are super expensive. There's a little bit of pitting because, you know, we live kind of near the ocean here, but these lamps are so expensive. They're like, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But anyway, ours is only $25. So here is item number 152, and it's a corner shelf for $25. And I think what's so interesting about these things right here is that this was made before the advent of power tools. You know, I mean, figure that out. I wouldn't have done that, but somebody was really, really motivated. So now here is a very charming picture, a Victorian picture. The frame, by the way, is great and really detailed, of a lady with a baby. I like that. Number 153, and it's only $35. Okay, so let me come around this way and get this. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this instead. This is number 154, and it's a book table, and it's $50. Look at that. Lay your dictionary on there. And here is number 155, this tall dresser, and it's all solid wood. Just, you know, this isn't like laminate junk. This is really well quality furniture. This traditional thing right here. Or you can just tell me you want that picture of Clark Gable, and I'll know what you're all about. Okay, here we go. So here is an antique rope bed, number 149. And what's so cool about this rope bed is that it has, I'll show you, down over here, see these little notches? Let's see these little notches? Those are for rope. And so in the days before they had like boxes of, like box springs, that's the word. Thank you. I'm like, what's that word? Table? But anyway, so you'd tie ropes to that, and it would keep you up off the ground, away from the vermin, which is very important if you're living on a farm in Kansas. But isn't that cool? I love that, and it's $500, and it's a custom size. You have to have these custom made because they're not like, a traditional full or whatever size bed. So here is number 148, and it's $300, and it is a Peking rug. And I love this one. I love the colors. It's also made in the 1920s. It does not have a label affixed to the back, so the price is significantly less, although I personally like this one a lot better. But that's just my own taste. It's item number 148. And, so this lot of linens, Now this is a great deal. So it's everything on this bed except for the handmade bedspreads. And this whole thing is $200. And we're talking just piles of beautiful linens that have never been used. You know, beautiful embroidery work. You know, crochet, silks, you know, this charming little, you know, these crochet pillowcases are so sweet. But anyway, so also just remember, right, if like you like it, but you're like, whoa, Catherine, you're pulling a pretty steep price, then you can always make an offer. And on Saturday, we may consider it. So you can just send me a text or whatever. We have some other very charming pieces down here that don't have numbers. And this is a paint by numbers of the Last Supper. Very important item. All right, so now we're going down this long hallway to the other side of the house. And wait, what did that just say? Just told me something. I don't know. Okay, here is item number 73, and it is $300. And we call this one, but that's a really great painting. Here is item number 90, FU-846. It's the U.S. Air Force. It's $200. If nobody gets that, I might get that from my nephew. And number 139, PA-91. It's framed. It's a really gorgeous piece. The colors are fantastic on that one. Item number 187, it's $250. It's these two planes heading up into the sky. Here's item number 140. And it's number 22628. That's the number on the back of the plane, for $300. The mat has some age spots on there. Okay, so then we've got lot number 199. It's a lot of 20 plus puzzles for $100.
Busy during the pandemic.
Exactly, totally keep you busy during the pandemic, especially if you like, you know, themes related to an old English pub or heritage cardinals, something like that, or Get Your Kicks on Route 66, right? We also have a lot of like series of like VHS tapes that are about centuries of flight, you know.
Binge watching.
Total binge watching. I mean, that could keep you busy for like 3 days watching Century of Flight, especially if you're interested in that kind of thing, which I imagine you are if you're watching this video. Okay, so this is number 80. It is a Danish modern mobile fabricant Toften tile table. And it is really good looking. I'm going to take that light off of it for a second so you can kind of see it in its natural habitat. It's $180. Now here, this lamp is item number 81. It is $20. Here is item number 82, and it's a leather sofa for $200. I think it's leather. Okay. Here is item 85, and this is Glen's painting of the mission in San Diego for $500. It's large, and we have actually some photographs of him painting it, and then the actual mission that day that he painted. Okay, and so here is item number 86. It's $80. It is a vintage oak rocker. Very charming. And now this chair right here is item number 87. It's a tapered leg armchair. Kind of a distance so you can kind of see it. It needs to be reupholstered or if you don't mind, but it does have a really big chew on there. Okay, so here is item number 201. It's a Danish modern table from the 60s. It's $100. Okay. Now this over here is item number 200, and it's a tulip-based laurel lamp for $200. And it does not have pitting, which is really great. The lampshade is, you know, whatever, but the shape of that lamp is really, really good. So we have some more teak shelves, again, $100. This is item number 111. Let me get back here because we have 4 more big shelves, and we have so many shelves. I think I've sold 2 of them, but we still have 8 left of this exact size. So there's that. And then, so we've got number 89, and this is a cylinder churn for butter, and it's $150 for 4-gallon, a 4-gallon Kansas made cylinder butter churn. Here is item number 181, and it is 2 TV trays for $20. And actually the wood on that is really, really good. I don't know what these are made out of, but it's really nice wood on those trays. So we have a lot of items, you know, oil lamps, collectible things, precious moments, stuff like that from the mother of Glen, or perhaps his wife, I'm not really sure. So here's item 182, and it's a painting of this great boat, $500. This is a really, really masterful piece right here, I think. And then we've got some more pieces. I think this one has a number on the back. Oh, it doesn't? Okay, so this piece, it's unfinished, so we'd sell that one for $50. And then over here, I think maybe this one has a number on the back. Ah, yes. Here's item number 196, and it's $200. Okay, there you go. Perfect. And then over here, I'm going to kind of run you through, maybe Susan, can you lay out those maps for us? I'm going to run you through all of our different types of cameras that we've got. We've got, you know, vintage slide projectors, vintage Polaroids, a Sirius XM radio, a bunch of carousels with photographs in them. I had an artist who was asking me about those, but these are all, you know, filled with photographs that don't have a copyright. Some good lenses, a Minolta, you know, a lacrosse technology temperature gauge, you know, some really great old cameras that are really well priced. You know, even if it's just to sort of disassemble and take apart and make art out of the insides of it, or for the lenses. Now this thing is really interesting. We thought it was for making gold bars, but it's not. So anyway, so we've got some cool old farmhouse technology. Let's see, somebody's asking me, what is the artwork behind the tile table? Oh, that is from IKEA. And it is like it's $10, and I honestly don't know what it is, but I'll give you take a look at it. I guess, here we go. It's super heavy, and what do you think it is? Is it a table, or it might light up? It might be a light. Yeah. Oh, the mission painting is $500. Christian, you know, my problem is today, if you can believe it, I forgot my glasses, so, you know. Okay, so here we go. So here is a really cool number 118. It's a map of South America for $100. And it's really, really beautiful. It's by Denoyer Geppert Jr. Political Series, and I think these were in the schools, and so you can see Argentina and the way that like the world looked, you know, a long time ago. And so here is a great map of the Soviet Union. It's item number 120. It's also $100. And here's a map of the Soviet Union. Okay, it's item number 120. But just, I got the numbers a little bit mixed up here, so just say which map you want. You know, Africa, USSR. So here is the next one. Oh, no, that's okay. It is, this is the map of Africa, which is really nice. And it's also how Africa used to be broken down, you know, where there's all sorts of countries that don't exist anymore. As with, you know, as is the case with all of the maps, which is actually kind of terrifying if you think about it. But anyway, so that's item number 120 is the map of Africa, and the map of the USSR has a different number, but I don't know what number that is, so you can just say map of USSR. Now here is number 184. It's a house. It's $200, and it's by Glen. Okay. And then here, okay, now this map is a physical political series map from Kansas, and it is $10 because it is super water damaged. It's 121 and it has damages. As you can see, water damages on there, but it is really a great looking thing anyway. Okay, so now, oh, okay, so then we have, for those of you who are big like California pottery people, item number 78, this was done by Long Beach Stoneware for $75, and it has like some great, and then it's listed it's labeled on the bottom. It's kind of a little hard to see, but it does say Long Beach Stoneware. Okay, and then here is item number 100, and it's $100. It's item number 75, and it's this Sony television with a remote, and get a good look at that. And then the TV stand, the rolling TV cart, Danish Modern, number 76, and it's $250. Let me give you some nice distance so you can kind of see what it is. And then we've got this number 77, and it's a DVD player 2 cassette, or it plays them both, and it's $35.
Work great with that lot of DVDs.
It would totally. I mean, it's like you get that whole bunch of Century of Flight DVDs. You get that DVD player, CD player, and you're like set for at least like 2 weeks. I mean, if things happen in a way that we really don't want them to, and we go back to a full-in quarantine, it's like we could all learn a lot about, I'm going to go right into the kitchen and come back to that room because that's a bedroom. And so this is we haven't in the lots in the kitchen because it's a little hard because, sometimes, you want a pot, but you don't want, this dishware. But this is like the kind of stuff we've got. We got a lot of these great big cast iron pans, and they're $25, which is really good. And then we've got that stover thing for $20. Now here is number 176, and it is the IKEA shelf. And it's just like an IKEA shelf here. And then I've got item number 148, which is all of the contents, all the cookbooks, all the binders, filled with family recipes, all the little pamphlets for $100. Okay, that dining room table has sold, but the item number 87, and it's the Danish Modern cabinet for $1,200. Which is really great. It's got kind of that almost floating glass thing. And then we've got item number 142, and it's the top of the cabinet item. So all the items on top of the cabinet. So we've got this really beautiful bowl, signed by somebody. We've got this beautiful thing, which came from the estate of Dr. Spees, as opposed to this gentleman, Mr. Winterscheidt. Here is that. This is a beautiful picture of a lonely sailboat. And here is a beautiful black and white picture of a barn. So all of those pieces, number 42 for $200. Shall we go to the,
142.
Oh, item number 142. Now, let's continue. Yeah, let's go into the doll room. We'll continue on. You can kind of see the kitchenwares we've got. Okay. Now we'll go into this room. So it's item number 103. This piano stool is $50. It's got the great claw foot and marble glass ball. So item number 93, it's this teak desk for $250. It's got a lock. I don't have the key though. Okay, there's some charming artworks in here that are not priced. And then item number 94, it's this East Lake bedside table for $150. And then this authentic Number 95, it's a Mission book rack for $25. Very nice. A lot of Stephen King books for Stephen King fans. Now this is, so these lamps, you just touch them and they turn on. There's 2 of them. And let me go see what the other one is. We have a lot of dolls, but we don't have a real lot set price on. So this is another teak bedside table for $50. And this was made in the 80s, again. And then this is item number 98, and it's sort of a mean ashtray. I guess you put your, you know, I'm not even going to talk about that because that's mean spirited. Okay, so this thing, yeah, you just touch those lamps. I think I was selling the pair of them for $30, I think. So $15 each, but they're great and they look really modern. And then here's item number 92, and it is a house. I think this is, it says May Winnie, and I think that was the mother of Glen, or maybe the wife, I don't know. But it's a really cute little picture of a farm. And then here's some more of the pieces that we've got. For those of you who like colored glass, we have a lot of like colored glass shoes. And a lot of, there's a lot of DeGrazia. Here's actually item number 35. It's a DeGrazia signed. He was super big in the 1950s. He had like a studio out in Tucson, DeGrazia, and he just really like, it's like anybody from Phoenix has DeGrazia, at least the parents' generation. So here's another really cute picture of a farm and more DeGrazia here. There's a picture from a magazine or something, a print. So here is item number 100, and it's a rocker with a leather seat, and it is $125. Okay, so we've got this original Royal Crown Cola thermometer. It's $80. So here's 2 more teak shelves, number 101 for $100, and the other one, I don't even think we gave it a number because we're having so many of them. But there's lots of vintage toys at this sale. In fact, here is a whole collection of vintage baby dolls, vintage carriages, vintage cribs. We just ask we are simple ladies, and we love it when people come to our sales and are really lovely. Like, we give you better prices if you're nice. Like if you say, I love this object, and I love you, you're wonderful, then we'll give you a better price than if you say, oh, this is a piece of crap, or you maybe put it in your purse and then get mad if we say that. But we love everybody here at Blue Waters Relocation and Estate Sales. Here's item number 91. It's a sofa bed from the 80s. You see this 80s groovy fabric, right? It's kind of like new wave, so those slashy lines. Very fun. We have a skipper. Actually, is that? Oh, she's not. We have a skipper box. Yeah, so we just haven't, and we have a ton of games down here. Categories, Tripoli, Judge for Yourself, Yahtzee, and Monopoly, Play Squad Village, right? Twister, this vacuum form.
Aggravation.
Favorite family game.
Exactly. For $5, we have tons of hats, and look at this, Matilda Kangaroo. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, so I guess we're headed now into the garage, and then we're going to hit the art hard. So if you're waiting for the art, hopefully we're ready for you. We've got, I'll just do a quick, here's some shelves. None of this stuff is priced. Just come to the sale or call us and say, I want that shelf filled with end dust, and we will do it. Oh, actually, the step ladder is here. It does have a number. It's number 202 for $20. Okay, so in the garage, we have all sorts of great things. I'm going to just sort of like give you a quick overview of what we have. So much Christmas. And then again, more magazines. Tons and tons and tons of magazines based on aviation and vintage radios. Here's item number 105. It's a file cabinet for $10. Here's item number 104, and it's a mid-century modern dresser. It's seen some love here, seen some life. But actually, I just looked at the side here, so I'm actually going to say that thing is $20, not $50. And then this is item number 106. And so remember, the magazines for each container is $20. So we have number 210. This is this white nativity for $35. Got all the key players. Right? There's Mary. And then here is item number 206. Again, this one's even bigger. And this one has like more animals and more they have wise men on this group. And that one's $20, item number 206. Here's item number 207, and it's a box of Christmas balls. Some vintage, some contemporary, but really mostly vintage. So here is just a bunch of Christmas. This sale is big. This sale required so much prep. And I want to say thank you to Tanya for doing it. She really, really helped us, as well as Susan, of course. My Vanna White, number 209, a nativity for $35, right? All righty. Here's some more stuff, and then I'll just go to the
Antiques.
Yes, the Mantiques, as Susan says. Number 204, this is a Workmate for $45, a Workmate Plus, Black & Decker. And then here is an original Workmate 425 for $60. There's that one. And there's just a lot of like tool stuff in here.
Some saws, circular saws.
Circular saws, there's a rowing machine, there's a weed whacker, a lot of rakes, a lot of shelves, two circular saws actually. And then if you want to build yourself some mid-century modern tables, here's some good table bases to start with. Not that rusty one, but those two. Okay, so I think we can go in now and start. Oh, here's item number 203, this toolbox for $20. That's kind of a neat shape. Should we go out there through the front door?
Lock this door.
Oh, right. We just locked ourselves out. Let's.
Let's hope this is unlocked.
That's right. That's exactly right.
You didn't do the porch. Do you want to do that first?
Oh yeah, we'll go to the porch first, and then we'll do the art. Okay. Oh, good. We got back in. But see, here's our little neighborhood. Okay. So out here on the porch is. So we've got the dollhouse, the trunk, the bird, the teak screen, the bike is sold, the barbecue. So we've got this nice big 6-person table for $200. It's glass and has like kind of a fern pattern in there of the smoked glass. And then up here we have a lot of vases and some golf clubs. We've got a wetsuit and lot of luggage. And racks to help carry things. Then we've got a wheelchair and we have a bunch of potties and things like that. If anybody needs it, it's very, very priced really well for that kind of stuff. Bunch of vintage kitchen utensils and actually that's I didn't realize that that toaster's broken, so it's very, very inexpensive. The plastic on the bottom is broken. We've got coffee pots, plastic wares, just the kind of stuff that ends up in everybody's garage if you live long enough. Yeah. You end up with all this stuff, but a lot of it's really great, especially if you're doing like a boho boho tableau in your house. You've got your wicker. Pardon?
Good for dorm stuff.
Oh, it's totally great for dorms. First apartment. Yeah, we've got this great black, beautiful set of bowls. Exactly. I'm like, what's that word? Bowl. That's it. And then this is a fun thing right here. This is this really nice like Korok ocean scene. And that actually came from Spies as well. All right, so now we'll go inside and start the art. Now this is going to be It's really just all that's left is art. So I just wanted to let you guys, know that for the people who love art, stick around. And for those of you who don't, thank you for watching. So, okay, so we're going to start with, I think we'll start here at the table. And I think a lot of it, like unless it's a signed piece of art, then we're not going to show it. So we'll start here with item number 17. It's $250. 3 Navy planes is what it's called. And then we've got item number 18, which is the red plane. It's $250. Now, they're either signed by Glen or they are, we'll put a card on the back. So this is item number 90 or 79. It's a green plane for $250, signed by Glen. It's a really great piece.
I think that's actually 19.
Oh, sorry, that's 19.
My bad.
Oh, no. Here's item number 20, and we call this one the fat plane, $300, signed. Oh, you know what? All I got was the tag. I think I need to see the art.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Too fast.
There we go. Perfect. And then next is item number 21. It's the purple Fleetwood. It's $250. And then this one is incomplete. So I think we said this one was $20. It's just the incomplete green plane. Nice sky. Good start. Okay, so this is item number 24, and it's blue sky red plane, $50, which is a really good price for that. I think it just wasn't completely finished. Here's item number 25, and we're calling this one Warhawk for $300. That's really a beautiful one, and it's got that sort of sharky. Here's item number 26, red prop plane. It's $250. Okay, item number 27, it's a Nazi green, the Luftwaffe green plane, $300. Okay, it's item number 28, 3 blue planes for $300. Okay. And then item number 29, it's yellow wings for $300. All of these are signed and finished. I love this one because it has kind of a 1950s feel. Number 211, it's the 102 green plane for $300. And then here's item number 212, and it is the Target for $250. This one's really dynamic too. I like that one a lot. And then here is item number 213. It's unfinished. We're calling it number 40, and it's $90. Probably a lot of you World War II guys who are watching this know what these planes are and what they did in the war. So number 214, he's just standing on his plane that can land in the water. It's $300, but it's a great one. I really like that one. And I'd love it if anybody had, what battles they fought in. I would love to have that information. So item number 215, and we're calling this the plane on the grass. It's $300. Now this is another one of his older pieces, really finished. So that's $300. And then item number 216, it's this red plane. It's $300. It's really another really good one. All of his, he's such a great artist. Super talented. Okay, item number 217, we call this two colorful planes. But it's, it's sort of like halfway done. I guess you'd say that would be the way to look at it. But yeah, it's $90 and it's kind of unfinished a little bit. And then we've got, here's another unfinished piece, the green tail, we call this one, and it's $50, $218. And then this one is $10, and it's just, actually it's really beautiful, but it's that he hasn't painted any of the plane. There's number 219. This one's great. Like, he completed the first plane. It's number 220, and it's orange. We call this one orange, and it's unfinished, but for $90. It's great. And then we've got number 221, and it is the yellow number 51, and the maybe yellow background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yellow background for 250. Okay, and so now we'll go to this large canvas of Northwest. It's the Northwest, when Northwestern was, or Northwest was still an airline. Beautiful canvas of that. It's item number 222, and it is $600. It does need a few touch-ups, though. So some of these that are on the table we've already done, so maybe we should move over here. You know what I'm wondering about is what happened to the paintings. Like, there was that really great one of the Concorde. You seen that? Anyway, we'll start here. So here is a red plane, and it's item number 133, and it's the red signed propeller plane for $200. And then this one doesn't have a price, but it's the, we'll call that one, we'll make that $50, and just, oh no, it's $150. Sorry, it just doesn't have a number. My mistake there. Okay, and then this one is an incomplete AJA, and it is incomplete for $90. That's nothing, I don't think. And then this really yellow plane, and that is signed yellow prop plane, $250. Oh, what's the number on there? Sorry. Okay.
Number 122.
Number 122. And this orange one is, golly, this is upside down. It's number 125 for $150, and it's 2F7 USA, and it's this orange. Okay. And then number 134, it's signed, Jet Navy, $250. I like that one too. Yeah. This one is item number 124, and it's a Nazi plane for $250. Or the Luftwaffe, I guess I should say.
This is
Item number 136, plain en bleu, it's $250. Really nice. Then this one is incomplete. It says Ben, and it is number 138, and it's $150. Okay. And then over here is this really beautiful American Airlines watercolor. It's priced at $300. So it doesn't have a number, so just say the American Airlines propeller plane. And this one is item number 123, and it's two planes. It's incomplete, and it's $90. And we'll just turn that around so we can see it. Okay. And then, oh, this is the one that I love. This is my favorite. It's the Concorde. It was done probably in the 60s. And it is number 180, and the Concorde, and it's $500. But I just like that sort of more like mid-century style of painting, you know. Yeah. Okay, so here is this one. This is really well done, and it's large. It's number 171. It's $135, and it's the 5F1. I think I underpriced that one a little bit, but my loss is your gain. Oh, I guess it's a little bit incomplete, so that's probably why I did that. Okay, oh, this is a really colorful one. 3 navy planes, and it is number 175, navy green and 3 navy. It's $500. Okay. Item number 121, it's the Red Lion.
no item
Oh,
177.
I'm sorry, it's item number 177. It's the Gilmore Red Lion for $500.
It's plain.
It's plain is number 121. Thank you. And this one, that's cool. I like those colors. This is item number 178. It's 5F1 for $500. It's a completed piece. Looks really good. And then here is the Luftwaffe again. And this is number 179 on the ground, $500. There, oops. There we go. All right. And then let's head back to the other art. Okay. Let's see here. Actually, you know, oh yes, I think we do. So we have records and posters, but I think actually we might have completed everything that we have a number for. Oh no, here, we can go over here. Okay, so these are, okay, so that's just,
Complete drawing.
okay, item number 123. This is an incomplete drawing for $20 of a propeller plane. It's cool, nice and graphic. I like that. Yeah. And then here's item number 130. And it is a tracing U.S. Air Force 49408 for $30. Excuse me. That's cool. That would be neat framed, you know. Okay. And then this is item number 131. Oops. A drawing of Wasp 711, and it's $200. Yeah, these, I like these graphic ones. These would look really great in like a modern house, you know, with a good frame on them. Yeah. Okay. And then these ones I don't think have numbers, but we have a lot more of this same kind of style of these different, very, yeah, I think they're posters. I think these are actually posters. Boeing, yeah. And these range in price. I think I wrote the price in pencil on the edge. Yeah, these different like Boeing posters, but these were great. Like, or if you had like, a gift for your dad for Father's Day, if he was a flyer or he likes flyers, or maybe put in your son's room, you know. I mean, these are great for just for decorative purposes as opposed to like, you know. I'm not sure what that is, but here's some more of the. Okay, oh, I've got to keep this thing rotated the correct way there, sorry. Oh, okay, there's some more of those posters.
Yeah.
I think they're actually silk screens because he was very large into doing the silk screening. And then we have a ton of posters that we haven't shown you just because it's sort of physically impossible because we're laying them flat. But let's see here. So then we have some more of these plates that are also silk screens. I think these run around $50 a panel. I think they're written in pencil on the back.
100.
Oh, 100. Okay. 100 on these. Original silk screens. Beautiful. I mean, there's so many. I mean, I love the really graphic ones. Oh, okay.
This one maybe because of the color.
Yeah, probably for the laying down. But if it's really a silk screen and not an original piece of art, then they'll bring the price down, definitely to like 100, I'd say. This red one, it's great. These are really, really nice, especially if you have someone who, you know, in the Air Force, in the Navy, in the Marines, you know. And in San Diego, I mean, we have lots and lots of people who are in those things. Are those all the same, maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye. But here's some information for you. So if you live outside of our local area, I'm able to ship. I can bring your items to UPS on Delmar Heights Road in Del Mar for a $10 fee. UPS's phone number is 858-792-7200, as long as it's not a very large or heavy item. So anyway, at that point, so I bring it there, and then at that point, you pay them to ship it, pack it. Just you have a direct relationship from that for them. But so if you're if you're out of the area, you definitely can purchase stuff. So this is us, Blue Waters Relocation and Estate Sales. Our email address is www.bluewatersrelocation. Actually, our website. Our email is bluewatersrelocation@gmail.com. This is the number you can text us if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it. And if in the future you want to just see our sales live, just like us or follow us on Facebook under Blue Waters Relocation, then it'll automatically pop up. So, if you want an item, just please text the number, and just so it'll be easier for us to figure it out, the number sold and the description of it. And after the sale, we'll text you back with your name and give you an invoice and all the pickup details. So you can pay through Venmo, there's no fee. Zelle, there's no fee. If you pay through PayPal, there's a 2.9% fee. And if you use a credit card or debit card, there's a 3.4% service fee. Pickups are Thursday through Saturday, and nothing is sold until we have the money in our greedy little paws. And so but thank you so much for watching, and please like us. Also, if you don't have Facebook, we're also going to be on YouTube under Blue Waters Estate Sales San Diego. So thank you so much for everything, and we hope to see you at the sale, although we hope you buy now and not at the sale because of COVID. We're trying to keep our numbers down. So thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you.